Good day, kids. I am Mommy Leslyn, and today I will be reading a short story entitled Little Rabbit. Do you want to hear the story? Okay, let's begin. Little Rabbit by Pierce Harper. Little Rabbit was the very littlest rabbit in his family. But being the littlest in a big family wasn't always much fun. Little Rabbit liked to hop and bounce, but his bigger brothers and sisters didn't always let him join in their games. He liked to cuddle up with his mommy and daddy, but they were mostly too busy. Sometimes little Rabbit thought no one even remembered he was there. So one day, when no one was paying him any attention, he decided to go and find a new family. A family who always had time to play with him. Off he hopped, leaving his mommy, his daddy, and all his brothers and sisters behind. Little Rabbit hopped and hopped until he heard rustling and scampering noises. He peeped through some golden corn, and there was a family of field mice. "We're just going home for dinner," they squeaked. "Come and join us. Maybe this family will look after me," thought little Rabbit, and he skipped away happily with them. When they arrived, Mommy Mouse laid out a meal of nuts and berries for them to share. "Help yourself, little Rabbit," she said. Little Rabbit turned pink to the tips of his ears. "I'm sorry," he said, "but rabbits can't eat nuts and berries." He remembered how his mommy always fetched him the sweetest grasses and dandelions to eat. "You've been very kind, but I don't think I belong in your family." And he bounced away towards the river. When he reached the river bank, he saw some animals rolling and playing together. It was a family of otters. Two cubs swam up to him. "We're playing chase," they called. "Come and join us." "Maybe this family will look after me," thought little Rabbit. But little Rabbit soon found that he couldn't play the otter slishy splashy river games. He didn't even like getting his feet wet. He remembered the fun he used to have playing hide and seek with his brothers and sisters. "I don't think I belong in this family either," he thought. So little Rabbit said goodbye and bounced away towards the forest. Soon little Rabbit heard a tap 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 in the trees, and looking up he saw a flash of speckled feathers through the leaves. It was a family of woodpeckers. Two chicks flew down to him. "We're helping our daddy find food," they said. "Come and join us." "Maybe this family will look after me," thought little Rabbit. The chicks were very friendly, but little Rabbit couldn't really join in. Watching the woodpeckers with their daddy had reminded him of how he used to dig in the burrow with his daddy. He loved doing that. "It was nice to meet you," he said to the woodpeckers after a while. but I don't think I belong in your family. And he bounced away again. Little Rabbit was beginning to think he'd never find a new family when he met some ponies trotting along in the sunshine. He ran to catch them up. "Hello, little rabbit," said the ponies. "Why don't you run along with us for a while? It's a beautiful day." "What fun!" said little rabbit, and they set off. With the wind rushing through their fur, but the ponies were much faster than he was, and soon little rabbit felt tired. He needed to rest. "Please, can we stop?" he called out. But the wind was whistling so loudly that they couldn't hear him, and in a moment they were gone. Poor little rabbit was left all alone. His ears drooped. None of the families he'd met had been right for him, and the more he thought about his own rabbit family, the more he realized that he missed them. He sighed and looked across the fields. Just then, he saw some rabbits in the distance, and there, running towards him, were his mommy, his daddy, and all his brothers and sisters. "Oh, little rabbit, we were so worried about you," his mommy said when they were safely back home. "Please don't ever run off again." "I won't," said little rabbit sleepily, "because this is where I belong, isn't it?" "Yes, little rabbit, it is," said his mommy. "And we all love you very much." "I love you too," said little rabbit, and he smiled and closed his eyes. The end. Did you like our story? I hope you do so. Bye!